Senator Ted Cruz today questioned NBC's timing of these Trump tapes release. He called it another example of liberal media bias, tweeting this, quote, NBC had tape 11 years. Apprentice producer says they have more and worse. So why not release it in 2015? In March, why wait till October? Hashtag mainstream media bias. Well, joining me now, the Trump campaign's senior advisor for African-American outreach, Omarosa Manigault. She has known Donald Trump. She's known him for 13 years. Appeared, in fact, on the first season of The Apprentice. It's great to have you here.
Hello.
This is, we knew the debate was going to be dramatic. To have this event occur with less than an hour and a half to go with these accusers of Bill Clinton says this is not going to be a softball evening.
Well, nor should it be. They call it an October surprise
right.
for a reason. And the Clintons every day release some kind of garbage, some way to kind of throw off the American people from the fact that she doesn't have a really clear passion for the American people, but that she's just out for herself or for her Wall Street friends. Mm-hmm. And, you know, the Wall Street people who she's been addressing and talking one way with and talking to the American people another way, it's all going to come out. But, you know, October surprises go two ways, as you can see with this presser.
Well, in this instance, two ways. And we also, of course, and it's interesting, listening to the mainstream liberal media this weekend, you would have thought only Donald Trump had a problem, because the mainstream media largely dismissing the WikiLeaks document dump that absolutely raised questions about the Democratic nominee's integrity, a public position, a private position, as she put it, her support of free trade, as she says, she's against TPP, and the open borders, the hemisphere.
About African Americans, about Muslims, it's all in there.
Your reaction to the WikiLeaks dump and how important it should be in this debate, not how important it may be, because we got two very liberal moderators, and we've seen what happens with moderators in the two previous debates.
Well, it shows that you can't trust her, that she's two-faced. I mean, she's this two-faced terror. You don't know which one of her is going to show up tonight. Whether it's the one who's speaking to Wall Street, talking about she wants open borders and that you have to have a public position and a private position, or is it the one that's going to come and say, oh, he's being too aggressive, or Donald Trump is a bully? You don't know. And because you don't know what you're going to get if she makes her way to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
And with her would go the former president, who, I mean, we're seeing now protesters yelling up, Bill Clinton is a rapist. These women are bringing their stories to the forefront. The liberal mainstream media has been absolutely indifferent to their stories and its coverage of their charges against the former president, her role as his wife, and the various charges that accompany her, some say persecution of several of these women. We are watching a liberal media that is being hoisted in large measure, has the potential to be hoisted at its own petard here tonight, dealing with this these salacious charges against Donald Trump and Bill Clinton.
But here's the thing, Lou. The American public, they're so smart and they're so intuitive, and they know when someone is selling them some BS. And they know that she can't be trusted. I saw a poll that you put up about the odds against Donald Trump. And that means that people are betting against Donald Trump, but they're also betting against the American people who believe that he can make a change. And they're going to show up, and they're going to push back.
All right. Well, Omarosa, we know you will every time. Good to have you with us.